Hello, everybody. This is Coach Huntoon, and this is week 2 of our distance learning experience. Hopefully, your first week went well, especially considering that none of us really have any experience doing distance learning, either from a student viewpoint or from a teaching viewpoint. I think things went pretty well for myself and the rest of us iExplore teachers. Week 1 for us in iExplore, we only asked you to do some really simple things. The first of those was to finish your cluster research, which most of you did, and to supply us with slide 1 of your resume research presentation. Slide 1 only required you to find a picture of your person, put their name on the slide, and put your name underneath their picture. A very easy job. Week 2 is going to be a continuation of the resume research presentation. Week 2 will require you to do a little more research and a little more work than just supplying us with a slide with a picture on it. All right, so for week 2, we want you to finish slides 2 and 3 of your presentation. I did notice in my class that some of you actually worked ahead of me. If your slides 2 and 3 are vastly different from what I'm about to go over, please go back and redo those for me. All right, good enough. Let's go ahead and talk about slide 2 then. Slide 2 is easy. It's just basic contact information. Now, as you can see on my slide, I actually was able to find the address of Stephen King. I did not know that his address was out there in the public sphere. I was a little surprised, because most of the people on our list, you're not going to be able to find their home address. And there's a reason for that, obviously. However, if you were to send snail mail out, let me define snail mail for you. Snail mail is a hard copy of communication between you and another person that you actually put into an envelope and you put into a mailbox. Finding a way to contact your person via snail mail may be a little hard and may require some sleuthing on your behalf on the internet. Certainly, you can find out who they work for. In my case, Stephen King does have a publisher. I could have used his address. Same thing for you. For instance, if I was doing a chef that worked for the Food Network, I could find out a mailing address for the Food Network and send a letter to my chef to hopefully get into contact with them. Would that actually work for you? Who knows? Probably not. But let's go ahead and make sure that we do find a snail mail address for our person. Also, most of your people will probably have a Twitter account. In my case, Stephen King does have a Twitter account. Is it really manned by him? Who knows? It could just be manned by a publicist. But I could potentially get into contact with Stephen King via Twitter. Stephen King also has a website. It's not a great website. There's a lot of information on it. I was able to find a lot of information about Stephen King on his website. You may find out that your person has all 3 of those things that are on my slide. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But it's up to you to find them. Contact information is very important on a resume. You have to let people know how to get into contact with them. All right. Bullet 4, you can keep that there if you like. Obviously, you're going to have to modify that, or you can just take it out. That's up to you. All right. Good enough. Let's go ahead and move on to slide 3. Slide 3 is the education of my person. Again, I got a little lucky here because Stephen King only received a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Maine. He never took it any further than that. Obviously, when you're Stephen King, you don't really have to do that. But a lot of your people will have master's degrees or doctoral degrees. You need to have those listed on this education slide. If you look at the slide itself, you'll see that it is in chronological order. It's kind of hard for me to display that to you because there's only 2 entries there, but it is in chronological order, and it is in the order of when he actually received those degrees. So his last degree is the first thing that's on this slide. His last degree was the Bachelor of Arts degree. His least recent degree was his high school degree. He went to Lisbon Falls High School in Lisbon Falls, Maine. I put general studies down there. Most high schools, you're just going to put general studies. Most high schools, you're not going to have a major. All right. Try to make the slide look pretty. In my case, I went ahead and put a picture of his high school. I think that's a pretty interesting looking high school. It's also a good depiction that his high school was probably really small. And I also put a picture of the University of Maine campus on there too. All right. If you could put fun facts on these slides, that'd be great. My fun fact for Stephen was that he met his wife Tabitha at the University of Maine. I thought that was kind of interesting. All right. That's all you got to do. By the end of the week, you need to have that done. You need to have the contact information done, and you need to have the education slide done. Easy stuff. We will have a, what's the word I'm looking for here? A place where you can send us your work so that we can give you a grade on it, because this in and of itself will be your grade for the week that you get these things done. If you have any questions, please contact us via email, or you can contact us on Schoology. Good luck. I don't think you'll need it, but again, this is going to require some effort on your behalf in order to find this information. All right, have a great week. Week two of our distance learning experience. See y'all down the road. Bye.